and move to Mesh Editor, which is um, the stage where you can make small adjustments. Simply select one of these brushes, for example, deform. Then here, select maxilla, the meshed, select the meshed intraoral scan, the maxilla design, and the mandible design. All right, so meshed maxilla, maxilla design, mandible design. Hit done. Now the mesh editor tool will open for you to make the small edits. Over here, you're able to change the embrasures, make some personal characterization on the tooth surface, increase the length, and even do a digital prep. I will show you how to do it. Okay, so here I have my teeth design. Over here with deform, you can use the brush over here and you can change the size of this brush. The bigger the size of the brush, the bigger the area that you will be working on. If you are working on the design itself, most likely it will be ready, as you can see here. But let's say you want to make small adjustments. Over here, for example, if you want to add a little bit more boxing, you can simply pull it down with the deform button, or you can inflate as well. For example, over here, you can add a little bit of waxing in that area. Okay, that's totally doable as well. But let's say that you want to reduce, let's say you're having a subtractive case and the design itself is going through the mockup like this. Let's say that the teeth is showing off like that. Here in Edit Model, you can turn it on because now you're going to edit the model, the STL file. And then you can reduce it by using the flatten brush and removing, kind of like doing a digital prep over the design. Okay, so that's the new tricks that we have available now on SmileFy. You can do edits on the original STL without changing the design itself. All right, so that's a button right over here called Edit Model. If it's on, you will edit the patient's maxilla. If it's off, you will only make the adjustments on the design that you created. All right, so after you do your adjustments, then you can tap apply, and that's mandatory. You have to tap apply. Now you just wait for the software to save the changes that you made. The next step will be for you to go to CAD preset, as it's over here on the top. So CAD preset, and then you can select the type of wax-up you would like to have, either composite or mockup. Okay, so here, for example, I will select mockup. I want to do the maxilla. So I will select maxilla because that's where the design was created. Then here, maxilla. And then the software will ask if you want to do the motivation and ideal or just the ideal. I prefer if you can do both. So do motivational and ideal. Now the software is generating the model for you. To generate the model, it takes about 30 seconds to 1 minute on the MacBook version, maybe like 2 to 4 minutes on the iPad, and that's because of the memory capacity of the device. Now you can tap export, and once you do the export, it will export straight to your computer if you're using the computer, or save straight to your iPad if you're using the iPad. Okay, it does not have a direct connection with the Google Drive or Dropbox. You would have to rename the file, and then know exactly where you are saving. Here, for example, I'm saving on my desktop. You hit save, and now it's saved in your desktop, or it will be saved in your iPad device. From there, you can send it to your lab, for example, or send it to your Google Drive or your Dropbox. Now the file is saved. Don't forget to save the case. Don't exit the SmileFy yet. Save the case first by tapping here save. The file is now being saved, so you just wait a couple of seconds. And then you hit here save case. Okay, so once it's saved, then you can exit the software. It's important for you to save so that you can open this file, export a new model in the future, or from your iPhone, or for your iPad, or your MacBook. All right. It takes a couple of seconds to send it to the cloud, right? Choose SmileFy Cloud. That way you're able to see it in every device. Once it's saved, you can either close the software, or you can go to patient list or to case management.